Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the Pokemon 721 Randomizer. I finally have a name for it, and in the last episode I was able to train up Philip. So Philip has decent stats, and he's a good Pokemon. I'm not sure how good he's going to be in this game specifically. He's not from this game, so there's a big issue there. What I will say is, I think he's our MVP because I did some digging into Alice, and while Alice has amazing stats and is incredible, amazing typing and all that, I figured out what Psywave does, and Psywave does this. It does a random amount of damage from 1 damage clear up to 1.5 times the user's level. In case any of you are bad at math, that means not very good or not very good. So while Latias is a very powerful option, not really is the answer. Whereas Philip is consistently strong. They're both at level 15. I think we're good to go. I'm just gonna go and 1 second. I forgot to set a timer. Okay, so I'm just gonna go. We're gonna keep playing until the timer runs out. Let's go and pay Brock a visit. I know Brock's been lonely over in Pewter. It's a lot of stuff recently in the news. What's the game that just came out? Don't want to date this episode, but what game just came out? You know, actually, it's not what game just came out. Also this. Ooh. But it's not what game just came out, but we're closing in on Sword and Shield, the Isle of Armor DLC. So that's getting... Oh! Speak of the devil. Isn't that the move we already have? Yeah. Okay, well, we don't need that twice. Swords Dance. No, we can't. Okay, so I wasn't looking up how to do this, but I was watching some other Let's Plays of other YouTubers, and I saw them pick up a lot of different items in here, as well as how to not run into these trainers, which I'm going to ignore because... Oh. He doesn't want to fight me. I'm going to ignore not fighting these trainers because I actually do want to get that experience. I know that in this game it can be very bad for you to go with this strategy, but this is 721. This isn't your regular 151. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, well, he's level 6. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and tackle him. I'm just gonna that was very bad. Dear sweet Mother of Mercy. Okay. That's not gonna hurt us. Now we get to see how good Psywave is. Is it gonna be 1 or is it gonna be something like 30? I don't know how much that was, but it looked good. We got him. As for... There were multiple times in the last episode where some Pokemon used Psywave against us, and it wasn't immediately clear why they did the damage that they did. And I guess when I was reading up on it, there's some sort of glitch in Gen 1 where it would sometimes occasionally do 0 damage for some reason. Right there, we just did maybe 1 or 2. That's good. You know, you just gotta start up small, hope that you don't... Well, we spent a lot of our money on burn heals. So that's good on our part. I'm very wary because I see all these moves like Ember has a chance to burn, Double Edge, hurts the attacker but does an enormous amount of damage. I don't remember how much damage it does in this game, maybe 150? But then the Pokemon are very low level. What was I talking about? Games recently. So we have these games coming out recently. The Isle of Armor expansion for... We don't have any potions. The Isle of Armor expansion for Sword and Shield, which is coming out very soon. I'm a little bit... I'm trying not to get my hopes up. I hope that they build on the story with the new game, because if they don't, then that's gonna be a pretty heavy disappointment, I think. Because they really didn't have... Because going through all the gyms and doing the gym challenge was a wonderful experience for a game, but it didn't really... Ooh, what? But it didn't really... That's a very nice sprite. But there wasn't much there. Whenever I talk to people about Sword and Shield, I always tell them that it's a lot like... X and Y, story-wise. You have the same clicks that you hit in X and Y that you hit in Sword and Shield. In a lot of ways, it felt like a remake. Which isn't necessarily bad. I just hope that they don't leave it the way that they left it. I was just recently replaying through Sword, not Sword and Shield, but I was playing through Sword, and playing through the... I'm not going to spoil it, but playing through the part where you fight the bad guys at the very end. And it didn't make any sense why we were doing the things that we were doing. The story wasn't... I could see what the creators were trying to get across, but it wasn't super intuitive. And I feel like a lot of that was just they were trying to do so much with the game. They had to cut out so much, and we're out of PP, so this will be fun. Or not, yeah, that worked out well. But they tried so much to do so much with the game, and it's a shame they couldn't finish what they were trying to start. So I really hope that with Sword and Shield, the DLCs, I hope that they can continue the story and come to a resolution, because it really didn't feel very done when it ended at the end of the game. I mean, it did feel done, but it didn't feel well done. Anyways, enough about that. So, we'll just get our Pokemon healed really quick. And this time, we will lead with Alice, unless we specifically need to get Numel out. I think Numel evolves right around level 32-ish, at which point we will be in the money. We will be absolutely invincible, and no amount of Pokeballs will be able to stop us. There's also the opportunity for us to grind even more till the point we become absolutely unstoppable. But I don't think that's fun, so we're just gonna go ahead. We're just gonna go right ahead with the game. There's actually a neat trick you can do with this Viridian's Forest in this version of the game, where you completely dodge all encounters. Completely. You don't encounter any Pokemon in the forest at all. I don't know how to do it. That's a good move. Yes. That was probably a bad move, but also, that was an epic move. I don't feel like we're gonna regret that. Okay. That was actually pretty good for us. And there he is to send us off with our thunder. I'm not even gonna bother with him because he's just a little bit not worth our time. No, I thought we were gonna run into him again. The weirdest part playing this game right now is playing the game and running into regular Pokemon, because running into all these like Latios and Numel and Giratina and Diancie, running to all these Pokemon, just insane. It doesn't make any sense for what this game is. And for Alligator, that is also a great sprite. Well, no, you can't really see for Alligator. If you already know what for Alligator is, then that's a good sprite, but if you don't, that's not a great sprite. I think for this one, you go down about halfway and then go right. But I didn't need to do the trick anyway. There are so many TMs here. Okay. Swift. That's an amazing move. Awesome. Awesome. So now Alice can actually fight back a bit better than she could before. Let's see what he has and if it's going to mess us over. Okay, Bug Catcher. That's not going to harm us. Let's go ahead and use Swift. Just because that's actually a damaging move and could probably do more than a random amount. I feel like we're going to use Swift a lot. Got him. And with that, we're out. We are out. And you know what that means? It means that we're going to get more encounters. Up ahead. I do notice the bushes on the roadside. Good. So glad I talked to him. Whew. Man, that was great. Definitely 10 out of... I can't lie. That was bad. Don't speak to him. Is there an item here? Is there an item here? Item? No. Okay. No, leave me alone. I'm not seeing anything. Well, let's go on over here and see if we... No. Let's not do that. Let's check in here and see if there's anything to do in here. Is there potions? Are there potions? Let's sell something. What are these TMs really quick? Just so we know. I'm gonna get... No, well... Yeah, I'm gonna sell this. We're not gonna need that. And even if we do need that, I'm not gonna end up using it. So what TMs do we have in here that we can sell? TM, Swords Dance. I'm gonna hold on to Swords Dance. Psywave. No, I'm gonna sell Psywave. Not a good move. Definitely not. And I mean, technically it becomes a better move the higher level you are. But that's not great anyways. Force is good, right? Yeah. Let's get some more Pokeballs. And just round that off. Perfect. Perfect. Now let's go and just round off anything else that we forgot to do. Heal really quick, and then battle Brock. So hopefully Brock doesn't have anything too challenging. We will try to... Technically I could go get an encounter before I fight Brock. Technically I could, but I don't think I'm going to. We will get the encounter right after we fight Brock. Actually, there's something right up here. Oh boy. So this is a fun part of the game. In newer Pokemon games, you don't exactly have to do this. In newer Pokemon games, you can more or less not have to deal with this. I mean, I'm not finding it. There's a chance I missed it. But, yeah, I'm not going to deal with that anymore. Okay. Does he... I always feel like he gave you a water. Okay, nope. No water. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'll try to get Numel up to a better level before I start sending him out against, things like this. Ooh. Let's see if we can... No. Yeah. I don't know how Wobbuffet works in this generation. Okay. Oh, well. Thank goodness. And Litwick. I literally can't use Numel against Litwick. I considered it though. We have to use Thunder, I guess. Ooh, that's not good. Well, let's get lucky. Oh, well, we were lucky and not lucky, huh? Can we get twice? We can! Man, I guess you could say we really lit the candle there, huh? Epic. I'm really... Yeah, well, I guess I'm not surprised, but I'm a little bit surprised that Alice isn't learning moves naturally. It seems a little bit odd. Let's go ahead and fight Brock now. Okay, Brock, don't be a jerk about it. Spin though. Not an issue, unless you confuse Ray me. Then we have an issue. First time Thunders, baby. We take those. Well, you don't have to live on one. I mean, that's an optional. You checked the box when you didn't have to. Okay. Well, look at who it is. Wow. Do I look like that? That's pretty awful. But, good news is Latias probably, only has Psywave. Oh dear. Well, looks like we get to play the Psywave game and see who dies first. Ooh. That could easily be 30. I have to heal. There's no other choice. I just have to heal until I'm back to full. Hope that Latias doesn't get a big Psywave. Well, that's good enough. Now we need to hit. Okay. Would Swift do anything? I sort of don't feel like it would. But Psywave has the potential to do so much more, so I'm gonna keep going at that. Yeah, that's what you want to see. I'm gonna heal. If I can keep it above 30-ish, then I can be sure that it won't one-shot me. Okay, well, one more. Glad I bought those potions. Not super glad that they don't heal me as much as I wish that they would. But, what can you do? I'm gonna Swift. Why didn't I Swift in the first place? You know, that looking back, that really does feel like that would have been a good thing for me to do. Also glad that Brock didn't heal. That was good. And we have one badge. Just realizing now I don't have badges on the layout. But that's alright, right? Yeah, that's alright. You guys don't want to see badges. We'll just remember. That's what I always did. Whenever I got badges from shirtless men in the wilderness. TM34. Does anyone remember what that is? Okay. Bide? Oh, sure. Maybe it has Bide? Well, that's, you know, that's definitely not the thing that I thought it was. The thing. But, since you asked, we can use this later on. Or if we ever get into a really big emergency. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a save on there. Don't know why, though. Since I'm just playing through. Okay, now we're gonna go get an encounter, and then we will call it an episode. Brock is one of those trainers early on just really terrifying because the next trainers you face don't have as high a level Pokemon, and as you progress through the cave, you sort of get your levels back as you fight Rocket. Team Rocket, that is. So Brock, right off the bat, is could have sworn there was a trainer right here. Nope. Oh, I guess I have to. Let us train up Philip. Come on, Philip, time to shine. Lass wants to fight. Ooh. Man, you know, it's just like this to happen the way that it is happening. I guess I'll tackle. That was good. That was good. That wasn't good. Don't crit. Excellent. No. You could not do that. That'd be fine. So Sliggoo's dragon and goo. Obviously. So fire's not very effective on it. Woobat, I think we're good. It should be pure psychic in this gen, right? And Philip has high special, so we should be fine. Ooh, we should be fine. Excellent. Okay, you know what? Tell you guys what. I'll cut it here. When we get back in, we'll start off right here, except the Pokemon we have will be healed and ready to take on this gauntlet until we can get to our first encounter on this route. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, thank you. Also, thank you for liking it. I'm gonna keep posting these. I wanted to address a few things before I shut off the episode and hop over to the next one. First off is, if you've looked at my channel, you've probably seen that I do upload some videos with Facecam. And why don't I have Facecam here? Well, that's simple to answer, just because I have a really ugly face. No, I just don't have a computer that can handle the game and the recording software and the camera software, so there's probably an easy way to do it. I don't know what the easy way is, so the easy way for me is to just not have Facecam, unless I'm doing a something that doesn't involve a computer. So for anything like this, it's just gonna be no Facecam. Hopefully that'll change soon. I'll get a new computer soon-ish. Looking maybe a week or two from now. Probably a little bit longer. Quarantine's still up, so probably much longer. But as soon as I can, I'll get a new computer and we'll get that rolling. We'll get Facecam in here. We'll get episodes going out with much higher quality than the ones you've been seeing, like with this one. So thank you for sticking around for this long. Into the 4th episode? I think this is the 4th episode. Thank you for sticking around this long. I'll keep posting these every day or every other day, depending. I have other content that I've been posting semi-daily. So yeah. I'll see you all on the flip side.